Hey guys, and welcome back to another how-to tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make this really awesome office. So guys, stay tuned and I'm going to show you how you can make it. Right guys, to make this really awesome office, the first thing you're going to need to do is find an area of where you want to build your office. Now the cool thing about this office guys, you can make it any size that you want to. It's totally up to you and you can make it fit inside of your builds. But the room that I'm going to be working with today is going to be 15 blocks wide and 12 blocks long. Once you have the area of where you want to put your office guys, what you then need to do is fill out the floor. As you can see right here, I have used dark oak planks for the floor of my office. So once you have filled out all of the floor guys, what we need to do now is start working on the walls of the office. So what we're going to do for the walls, we're going to use any kind of white block. It's totally up to you. You can use quartz, you can use snow, or if you have white concrete, you can use that as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to build up this left side wall right here, we're going to build up this right side wall, and we're going to leave the back wall empty. So we're going to build up this left wall about 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and I'm going to fill this up all the way to the end there, and I'm going to do the same on the right hand side as well. Once we have done that guys, we should get something that looks like this. So next what we're going to do is work on this back wall. Now the color of this back wall is totally up to you, but what we're going to be doing here is adding a feature wall, and what that means is it's a wall that stands out from all of the others. So it's totally up to you which color you make it. I'm going to be going for black. So again, you can use any kind of black block. It's totally up to you. I'm going to be using black concrete. Right now it looks a bit strange because we've got 2 white walls and 1 black wall, but once we've finished the wall and the room, you'll be able to see how it adds a nice effect to the room because it's going to add a nice feature wall. So once we have done that guys, all of our walls should then be complete, and now we can start working on the interior of our office. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the left side of the room right here, and we're going to grab our white block, whatever white block you chose to use. We chose to use white concrete, and what we're going to do is place 2 blocks right here, and we're going to build this all the way up to the ceiling of our room. Then we're going to miss a block in the middle and then add another 2 blocks right there like that. So we've got like a little cupboard area right here, and we're going to continue this on all the way till we get to the front of the room. But from this point here, we're going to miss 2 blocks this time. So we're going to do 2 block gap, and then we're going to do the same all the way to the top once again, just like that. We're going to miss a 2 block gap once again, then fill this up all the way to the top. And then finally we have a 2 block gap right here, and then we have the final block right there, and we're going to put this all the way to the top, because what we're going to do here guys, we're going to add some nice closets to the room. So now what we need to do is grab our quartz slabs, and we're going to put quartz slabs in each one of these kind of cubby holes that we've placed right here, but we're going to use quartz slabs with a half block gap in the middle all the way to the top like this, and we're going to do it in each one of these side units here, just to add a nice shelving effect for a room, because this is an office and we should have a lot of storage in the office, you know, somewhere where you can keep your paperwork or something like that, and you can have a nice space to store your stuff in your office. So we should have something that looks like this, so a nice shelving unit in our office. Then we're going to grab our white stained glass panes, and what we're going to do is put this in front of each one of these shelves to make it look like a glass cabinet. Now a cool feature of what you can do is, in one of these shelving units right here, what you can do is just put one side of stained glass like that to make it look like the cabinet is open. So what we're going to do is just going to put one there, we're going to put one here as well to make it look like these 2 are open, and then on this final one over here we're going to keep it closed and put it up with white stained glass right there. So there we go guys, that is the left side of our room complete. We have a nice shelving unit. Now on the right side we're going to do something similar to what we did over here, but just not as many shelves. So what we're going to do, we're going to start in this corner over here, and we're going to miss a 1 block gap, and then we're going to place, no, we're going to put 2 concrete in the corner like this, and then we're going to build that all the way up to the ceiling. Then we're going to miss a 1 block gap, and we're going to do that same thing again all the way to the ceiling, so it's the same as the other side. But this time what we're going to do is leave a big gap in the middle and go to the right side of the room right here and do the same once again. So build it all the way up to the ceiling, leave a 1 block gap and build it all the way up to the ceiling once again. So on this side of the room we have a cupboard in this corner and the cupboard in this corner, and then what we need to do is put our shelves in these two once again, just like we did on the other side. And the reason because of this, guys, what we're going to do on this side, we're going to make this room, this wall here, look a little bit different to this wall, just to add some extra detail to our room. Then we're going to get our white stained glass panes and add that to the front of each side right here. So there we go, guys, we've got the left side complete and we've nearly finished the right side right there. So what we're going to do now is grab ourselves some brown terracotta or brown hardened clay and just fill up this gap in the middle right here. And this is going to be like a nice side unit where you make some coffee or stuff like that. And then up here on this wall, what we're going to do is grab ourselves some black stained glass panes and we're going to put 2 stained glass panes like that. And this is where a TV is going to go. So to make a little TV, all you need to do is grab a painting and just right click on the 2 stained glass panes, because it kind of looks like a TV mount on the wall, and keep clicking until you get the painting that you want. I like this painting right here because this actually looks like a little miniature TV. So we look like we've got a TV mounted on the wall inside of our office. So as you can see, guys, the office is really starting to take shape. Now on the back wall right here, what we're going to do, we're going to make a little fireplace. Again, what you can do, guys, is use any white block that you want. I'm going to be using concrete. Now 3 blocks from the left, so I recommend you just mark it out, so 1 2 3 like that, and then place a block right here and then destroy these 3 blocks. And we're going to do the same on this side, 1 2 3, place a block there, then destroy these 3 blocks. That's how wide our fireplace is going to be. Now I recommend you just build this all the way up to the ceiling like this, so we have a nice big fireplace, leaving 2 block gap at the middle, at the bottom right there, and just fill up above it like that. So a 2 block high gap here, like you can stand in right there. Then what we need to do is put some slabs at the bottom here, because this is going to be our fireplace, and we need to dig out the back part of the wall. So we need to get back there so we can fill up the wall part so it doesn't have a hole in the back right here. So this is obviously where our fireplace is going to go. So we're going to put some nether rack at the bottom right here like that. I'm not going to light it just yet. Then at the back of this, what you can do is just fill up this part right here, because this is where our fireplace is going to go, so we don't have a hole in our wall. So that is going to be our fireplace right there. Then what I'm going to do is get some black stained glass panes, or you can use white stained glass panes. I might use white stained glass panes like that, and this is going to be our fireplace, and I will light the fire at the end right there. Now you can add a painting here, it's totally up to you. I like adding 3 of the same types of painting. Sometimes we need to maybe place down some blocks like this so we can get the right painting that we want. There we go, let's add that one there, and then we're going to do the same once again on this block. Let's grab our painting until we get the right one. Let's add that one there. I think adding 3 of the same type of painting adds a nice effect, and then we've got like a nice piece of artwork on the wall right there. There we go. So we have a fireplace, and we have our right wall complete and our left wall complete. And now it's time to start working on the desk area for our office. But before we do that, we're going to put a rug down so we can put our desk on our rug. Now this rug can be any color that you want, guys, but I'm going to be using gray today. So I'm going to start from this block right here in this corner, and our rug's going to go all the way to this block right here. So you can see there's a line right there, and we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm marking out the 4 corners first, so we're going to do one right there and one right there, and we're going to basically fill this rug up with grey wool. Again, guys, you can use any color that you want, it's totally up to you. So once we have done that, guys, we should get something that looks like this, and now we can start actually placing down our desk. So to start off with our desk, we're going to start on this left hand side right here, and we're going to grab ourselves some white wool, some white carpet, and some string as well. Then starting from this second cabinet right here, make sure it's in line with this second cabinet, and on the rug go in 1 block and then place down 2 pieces of white wool like this. Then we're going to place down another 2 pieces of white wall, so we've got a 2x2 square right there, and then we're going to place some carpet on top of it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab our string blocks and we're going to place string all the way in the middle area right here until we get to the end of this rug, just leaving a 1 block gap. So all of our string is in this area right here. It's pretty hard to see, just make sure you leave a 1 block gap on this right hand side right here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to get our white carpet and we're going to place it on top of the string to make it look like we've got some kind of floating desk right here. Look, it looks really cool. Now on this side right here next to the desk, what we're going to do is get our brown terracotta or brown hardened clay once again, and we're going to destroy these 2 bits of carpet right here, and then we're going to destroy these 2 bits of string, and we're going to place our brown terracotta right there, and we're going to go all the way across until we get to the end of the rug once again, leaving a 1 block gap. Then we're going to put our white carpet on top of it. So we've got this really cool looking modern, sleek modern desk. I think it looks really nice, guys. So now what we need to do is put some seats around it and maybe a computer as well. So on a desk you have kind of like where the boss sits right here, and we have where the guests or the people that are getting interviewed or something in the office sit right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some chairs for maybe some 2 guests right here. So I'm going to grab some slabs and put a slab there and a slab there. Now at the back of these 2 slabs, what I'm going to do is grab an iron trapdoor and place it there, and then I'm going to go underneath each one of these stairs and where these iron trapdoors are, and I'm going to put an upside down lever to power these trapdoors. So grab yourself a lever, and then what you need to do is place it upside down on the block that the iron trapdoor is on. I think this block will work right here. So if I do that, no, it needs to be underneath the iron trapdoor. So put it underneath the iron trapdoor like that, and it powers it. Put it underneath the iron trapdoor right there, and it powers it right there. Then you can fix your floor, and it looks like we've got 2 chairs on our desk. Now if I go around this side, we're going to make the big kind of like main chair for the office. So what we're going to do right here, we're going to place a slab down once again, but this time what we're going to do is grab ourselves an iron door, and we're going to place it at the back right here on the back of this quartz slab right there. Then we're going to place an iron trapdoor on the left side right here, and an iron trapdoor on the right side. And then what we're going to do once again is go underneath like we did with the 2 chairs before, and place down 2 levers underneath so we can power both of these trapdoors. So one there and one there, and then as you can see they go into the quartz slab, and it looks like a really nice chair. And then to finish it off, guys, what we're going to do is put a white banner on the back of this chair so it looks like a nice little headrest. So we've got a really nice chair there, guys, as well. Now what I'm going to do is put a laptop on this area right here. Now I have done a how to make a laptop tutorial before, guys. I will leave that in the top right hand corner on a card if you want to make a really nice detailed laptop that has some buttons. But if you want to make a quick laptop, what you can do is exactly what I'm doing right here. You place down an iron pressure plate, you put the sign on the back of the iron pressure plate. Make sure your little cross in your game is on this part of the pressure plate. Hold shift and then right click, and then it will put the sign there. And then what you can do is grab yourself a painting, hold shift, put it on the sign, and then you've got a laptop. If you want some buttons on your laptop to make it look really realistic, again guys, I will put a card in the top right hand corner so you can build a really detailed laptop. So we have a really nice laptop there. What I'm going to do now is place a button next to it right here. So we have a little mouse next to it, and if you want to, it's totally up to you. You can grab yourself some wither skeleton skulls, or if you have access to custom heads, you can place some speakers next to your laptop to make it look like you have some speakers there as well next to your laptop. So we have a really nice laptop area there as well. So to finish off this room, guys, what we're going to do is add some final details to this part here underneath the TV. So what I'm going to do is grab myself a quartz stair, a quartz slab, and a redstone comparator, and I'm going to put a little coffee machine next to the TV right here. So put 2 slabs at the bottom, an upside down stair, then put a redstone comparator right there. If you want to make a really detailed coffee machine, guys, I have done a tutorial on that as well, and you can check the card in the top right hand hand corner, and there we have a nice little coffee machine. And also what I'm going to do is a really popular printer that a lot of people on YouTube build. I was not the creator of this printer, a lot of other people have done this printer as well, but what we can do is put it inside of our room because it does look really nice. So what we're going to do here is destroy this block right here. Then we're going to grab ourselves a sea lantern or a piece of glowstone, it's totally up to you. Place it on this block right here, right there. Then place a banner at the back, then place a stone slab on top of this banner, so it goes like that. Then grab yourself an iron pressure plate, put it at the front, and we have a nice little printer, we have a coffee machine, and we also have a nice complete office. So I know some of you guys would want to see the fully complete room with a ceiling and a front wall. So as you can see right here guys, I've added a nice little opening for the front wall, and I've added some dark oak planks for the ceiling. I've also added some extra detail just to show you some examples guys. I've added a nice detailed rug in here with a nice pattern, so you don't have to have a plain rug, you can add any pattern you want to the rug, and I think it adds a nice detail right there. And at the back wall right here, if you didn't like the paintings, you can just add 3 banners like that and it looks really cool. But there we go guys, a really nice sleek office for you to use in any of your builds. But guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial today and you want to see more just like it and you never want to miss an upload from me, all you need to do is click on the little bell symbol next to the subscribe button and you will be notified every time I upload a brand new tutorial. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in another how to tutorial.